All right, welcome everybody. So today I want to make a couple of channel announcements. One of the things that's been on my list to do is to actually launch kind of a merchandise shop, because a lot of people have been asking publicly and privately if they could buy a t-shirt or something to support the channel. And I was going through many different iterations of different t-shirt makers and kind of their business models and whatnot. So let me give you kind of an example of kind of the differences you see. So this top one up here is actually one from Teespring, and this bottom one is from the one I end up choosing, which was Spreadshirt. Obviously, so this one's never been used, so it came exactly like this. The only difference between these two designs was I added a black border around these two to give it more definition. So I ended up going with Spreadshirt for a couple of reasons. First reason was it seemed like their stuff, they had the most options available for materials. So they have this first one right here is kind of their cheapest value material. This is like their $17, $18 shirt. It's really, really thin, but they have many different options for materials. You got American Apparel and, like, you know, premium shirts, which I think are like Fruit of the Loom. But it makes it a lot easier for not only me, but for you guys, because I don't anticipate to sell a lot of these. And when you go through a thing like Teespring, which is like a campaign-based service, you have to sell a certain amount before they even start the print run on those. Whereas on Spreadshirt, you basically just order it and they make it right. They start making it right away. So the way that most of those places work, they work on an affiliate commission model, where I get basically it's like 20% of the cost of the shirt. So for like a $20 shirt, you know, you're going to get $4. But I figure this will be another way you guys can support the channel without having to do any kind of monetary donations. You can actually get something for your money. So I came up with a couple of designs here. So this is the main logo I've been tweaking with for like probably about the past year. And I've been making small tweaks to the fonts and the borders, the sizes, proportions, and all that. This is the one that I end up coming up happy with. So there's two, you're going to see two designs on there. This one is basically the big design, and there's going to be one that's a little bit smaller. Like it's in the where everything's kind of compacted to one corner. If people don't like this being so bold. So here's another design I came up with. I'm calling this the Cobra design, and it's subtle, but I'm sure everybody who knows anything about tools will know exactly what this means. So my interpretation of the push button, replacing the fangs with jaws both here and here. So I am no graphic artist, but I know my way around some of the vector-based software, because I've designed gauges, things like that for avionics, telemetry, but I did the best I could with this guy, and I think I turned out pretty nicely. So this one is an American Apparel model, which is like one of the higher end shirts you can buy. And the colors on there, I can't really control those. Those are controlled by Spreadshirt. So just be cognizant of that when you're picking something out. If something doesn't look right with the design, there doesn't seem to be a way you can disable certain colors on there. Or maybe I just haven't figured it out yet. So I came up with a third design, which I'm not really sure how popular this guy is going to be. So what I did is I made a list of all the brands that I've been keeping track of. I basically added a little circle between each one, put it into a long text string, and then I set it to a path of a simplified outline of Germany. If you try to do it to the actual outline, it turns into a mess, because there's lots of little jagged things everywhere. And then I basically had to add spaces until it came out to the right spot up here. So this design is on the back of the shirt. All the other ones are on the front. And then this is like a Fruit of the Loom. I think this is considered one of their premium. I guess we'll just have to see if anybody actually likes that design. So this is really just a way you guys can support the channel. Pretty much everything I make on this channel goes right back into it. I guess really the goal at this point is to if I can pay for all the tools, then I figure I'm ahead. So the other announcement I want to make is I opened up a group on Facebook called German Tool Collectors. And that was based on a suggestion by, I don't remember who it was, because they wanted to kind of talk about some of these antique, tools that I find on eBay and stuff. They want to post their own pictures and whatnot. I was surprised that there wasn't already one created, because there's groups out there for Hazet collectors and some more specific collectors, but there's not really a German tool brand collectors group out there as far as I know. So I've already announced that on Facebook, so there's probably already some people in there, but if you guys are interested in that, the link's down below. Alright, well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I'll catch you guys next time.